After the armistice, Barnard Castle held a parade to honour its war dead. Margaret Smith and her surviving son were asked to lay the first wreath.
Oh, it was a very brave thing. She did it for her kids, and she thought she did it for everybody. Sorry.
I have a boy and a girl, and they both know about it. I'd like them to go on and tell their family and just keep it alive. They fought for the country, didn't they?
In a moment, I'm going to tell you about the next stop in our journey, but first, I'd like you to hear an extraordinary piece of sound. During the First World War, troops plotted the position of enemy guns by measuring the gap between the flash of the gun that they could see and the sound of the gun, which they recorded using microphones. And those measurements were plotted on a graph in a series of spikes. The Imperial War Museum have the measurements from the minutes leading up to the armistice on the 11th of the 11th, 1918, and they've asked engineers to recreate the actual sounds using the measurements. This is what they came up with. Well, for me, listening to that was a particularly powerful experience because a relation of mine, my grandfather's cousin, actually died. He was fighting for the Northumberland Fusiliers, and he fell just down the hill from where I'm standing here. Tomorrow, we move on further north to tell the story of what has been termed the Forgotten Army. The troops from South Asia travelled around...